If you're a stat guy, which I'm not, you can see that the numbers were all in our favor. We ran 93 offensive plays. We out gained them. We had better possession time, but the daggum turnovers just kill us. We got 5 off of them, but we gave 5 right back. They capitalized, we didn't. So we keep fighting and we keep working. I don't know what else to do. There's no panic involved. I'm not going to change quarterbacks. I have a quarterback, and I intend to stay with this quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. Any questions?
At one point, you got to be happy that this defense came up with 5 turnovers. And you're frustrated that the offense turned it over 5 times. Are you more happy for the defense or more frustrated for the offense?
You know, as an offensive coordinator, I would be upset, but as a head coach, obviously, I think our defense really bought in finally to what Tom and them are teaching them. They came uphill, they triggered, they trusted what was going on. I thought Art Morrell, Morrell Jackson, Brendan Daly played very, very well. Our defensive line has been playing well all year long. So we need to shore that up still. We can't just be one-half wonders. You know, we've got to play the whole game, and certainly we have a chance this week in a different manner. They're going to throw it around pretty good. So we'll have to see. But right now, I'm really pleased with some of the guys. Still pleased with the effort. We just need to get better, especially on offense, and we need to find some guys that can go make some plays for us.
Coach, when you say you were pleased, does that mean you have seen a progression in the play?
Well, obviously the second half was a pretty good deal. I think they were 1 for 6. We got them off the field. We had 3 straight turnovers from them, and couldn't capitalize. That hurt us. We should have. And again, maybe some of the play calls, I'm questioning myself as well. But we came up with 3 turnovers and 3 points, I believe. That's not good enough.
Did the offense start to get tired a little bit, whether it was
that's
no huddle?
That's the problem with the no huddle, is that you worry about your own guys. I thought we tired them out a little bit. 93 plays is very unusual. You average 60, anywhere between 60 and 70. If you get 75, you're doing a nice job. But it didn't seem to. I mean, we didn't seem tired. That might have affected us, but we kept rotating backs. We ran Will, we ran Joey, we ran Lister. We had to change it offensive guard twice. David sprained an ankle, and Chauncey sprained an ankle as well. So we did change some, and we changed our receivers pretty regularly. But I don't think it got us in the win. I think our guys are in terrific shape. Our guys work hard. I love their effort.
Joey, he healthy? I mean, he gave you 100 yards.
He did give us 100 yards, and Will give us 80 of them. Joey, when you get on a plane, these poor kids, and that's what bothers me the most is I see the hurt in their eyes, and I see the limps that they have getting on that airplane. You forget they're just 19, 20-year-old kids that give us all they have. Joey's hurt a little bit, has a little bit of a knee problem, and that's part of the deal. The foot itself in there, now it's the knee, a little bit of a knee patella problem.
Can you talk again about, it's the nature of things with football. When things aren't going well, the quarterback will be questioned. Can you just talk about that again, just how you're standing behind Sean?
Well, people talk about the quarterback, and my first question is well, tell me the coverage. Tell me which play you writers decided he couldn't play. If you tell me the coverage, tell me the receiver routes are running, then I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened. He got hit 20 times. He got hit 20 times after he threw the ball. I counted him. I looked at the tape. I studied tape. Receivers didn't run always the right route. We didn't protect well. Now, some of it is his fault. Yeah, he made some bad decisions. But you can never blame the quarterback. It's too easy to blame a quarterback. It's too easy to give him a lot of the credit as well. But right now, he gives us our best choice, best option to try to win a football game. And no one's hurting more than Sean Schroeder now. No one's hurting more than Sean Schroeder, and to hear some of the criticism actually pisses me off. Any other questions?
Fresno, Carr's going to sling it, isn't he?
He's a gunslinger. It's funny. My son worked for the Houston Texans way back when his brother was a quarterback. And we went down there and saw this little kid running around. In fact, I reminded Derek about that. And he was a little kid running around the practice field watching his older brother play, and now he's a gunslinger as well. He's not you know, it's interesting. They have such good talent that they're not necessarily a over-the-top, shoot them down the field team. They'll throw some intermediate balls and then they'll break tackles, and they're so talented. They make big plays off of kind of dink balls, and they present a real problem. I coached, the offensive coordinator and I were coaching together at Utah last year. Dave Schramm is his name. He's a wonderful, wonderful fella, very good football coach, and he loves to spread people out. Last year he used to go the rounds because he liked to spread them out, and I like to back it in, and so we combined them both. But he's a very good football coach and presents a real tough problem for us.
But it seems all the teams you're facing, this is the one that's best geared for your defense, though, right? Because you play loud man. I mean, you're going to.
Well, if we can, yeah, that's a good good thought. You know, if we can put heat on, yeah. If you can't put heat on the quarterback and gives him time to throw, you know, he'll make it pretty good. Any good quarterback, if you give him enough time. They have good concepts, good schemes. We're going to have to mix it up. We can't stay strictly with our bump man type of coverage.
How much does the emergence of Jackson is your secondary in this?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. I think Morrell has a chance to be an outstanding player, and the nice thing about it, you got him for 3 more years. He's really come. You know, especially the option against New Mexico when we had that problem. The safety's in charge of the quarterback. He has to come downhill and get him, and Morrell wasn't doing that earlier, but he's doing that now. And you know, that outside run we kind of stopped after a while. After they got it going, we stopped it pretty good, and it was Morrell. We had 9 tackles, I believe.
Daly did some good things from the linebacker spot. Daly did some pretty good things.
Daly did some nice things too. Yeah, he's not been healthy. He's been chipped up a lot, and finally it kind of clicked with him. You know, and Art did a nice job too. Art struggles with some health issues too. So with Art, Brendan, and Garcia Williams, they're not only a good trio, but they're young as well, and they'll all be back, obviously.
Do you like Popeye in that new role where he just goes around more?
Yeah, we like that. We like that with him. He did, you know, sometimes it wears him down a little bit. He missed the outside, you know, where he was in charge of the outside. They got around us, the containment. He missed that, but he played well. He played well. He's played well. The front 7, the front 4 have played well. Tavita Woodard really plays, to me, he's an all-league guy. I mean, he has that kind of number, you know. And
Daly's interception, is that coaching?
Yeah, that's all coaching. And Tavita's all coaching as well, right? Jumped up, steal the ball. That we spent a lot of time having the ball hit you in the helmet and go get the ball. So.
You have familiarity with their running back, Rouse?
Not too familiar. He's a young guy. I know his backup. He's backed by a young guy named Milton Knox. Played for me at UCLA and transferred up there. In fact, I helped him go up there. Milton's a good player. They said Rouse is quite a guy. I've not seen enough tape. I've been trying to look at the other side right now, but they said he does. You know, he fits because all the stuff they're doing downfield, and they'll throw him a check down, and he can wiggle and make some space.
It's tough when an offense that throws the ball like that also has a
decent running back. Yeah, makes it tough. You have to defend the run. Yes, sir.
You mentioned receivers and other elements of the offense. People maybe making wrong reads or doing things like that. We saw some frustration after that first pick 6 in the second half. What happened on that play? It seemed like you were particularly frustrated following that one.
Which one was that? Now the one that.
7-4 yard.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, when we were going to go down. Not Ryan Hall when he got hit. The next one.
That was
Ryan Hall's interception hurt because we'd have gone up 21-7. We'd have gone up 2 scores, and I thought at least we were going to get a field goal out of that one. That one, Sean checked, okay, and we may have given away the check because of when the couple of times we checked to throws. You have to make sure you check run to run, but sometimes when you check to throw because the box was too full. And the slant guy, they jump the slant. But your job, if they jump the slant, is to become a defender now and go and get that guy. Even if they call pass interference on the offense, at least you still have the football. And our guy stopped. Our guy flat out stopped. So it makes Sean look bad again. This guy comes, he throws the ball in anticipation of, he stops, the guy steps in front of him. He just continues on, causes a collision, whether it's a defensive or offensive pass interference call, you move on. That's what happened.
Was that a timing issue on the
Oh, yeah.
check?
I'm
As
sorry?
far as did he audible early? Is that kind of why that happens, or?
You know, I don't think we you know, sometimes when you audible, when you check late and snap the ball late, the blitz happens. No, this one, the guy just read it very nicely. He read it very nicely. But our kid quit. I mean, not quit, but he stopped. And he should not have done that. He knows better than that. As I come and here comes the ball, I've got to collide with the defender and take a chance at a pass interference goal. But I become the defender now, in case he takes the ball away. But our guy stopped to make it look easy. And it was all over. The problem is when you throw an outside route like that, there's nobody else to tackle you, right? You throw a ball over the middle, you can kind of hopefully make a tackle. But the outside breaking around. And again, that may have been a bad check. I mean, the check was done properly. Maybe we should have had a better check that he went to. And that's coaching. That's me. That's why it's not all Sean. And that's what irritates me about the concerns about Sean. Sean Schroeder gives us our best chance to win. And no one felt worse after that ball game than Sean Schroeder.
So now the second pick six, was that also?
That was late, right? That was late, and we were just trying to make something happen. That was Maya Ostrowski. I mean, I'm not blaming Maya. I don't blame kids, but he was supposed to bend in, and the anticipation of he didn't bend in, and the ball was thrown behind.
Coach, this will be the last of your ridiculous 4 road games sandwiching around one. How good will it be? I mean, just to get this.
I tell you what, I whoever set the schedule, but it's tough, and I feel for these young people. I really feel for these young guys. I mean, I'm not used to it. I'm used to getting on a bus and getting on a charter, first-class seats, and having the kids go, but this stuff, they're crammed in the back, 6'5" guys sitting next to some old grandma going to Disneyland with the grandkids, and sitting like this for 5 hours. It's hard now. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And you got to give them credit. They hang in and they don't complain. And we get a good night's rest in L.A. and then we have to get on another plane. The second plane is okay because it's a charter, but it's not too long. That first flight is hard now, and I feel for these young people. Not one guy will complain though. They hang there and they do what they're supposed to do. They literally sit like this and they will play with their crazy machines that they play with like this, right? You all do the same, and I do the same. I'm sitting right next to them. No complaints, no excuses.
You like that format because you're doing the same thing this week, right? Going to LA and then there Thursday night and then drive to Fresno Friday. Do you like that rhythm that sets up?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We decided to save some money and drive and have some bonding time together. But by the time you get there an hour before and ride a plane, we felt like it'd be okay. When I took the job, I was promised a charter to Fresno, but somehow that got lost in the shuffle.
You get a charter, it's a charter bus.
Charter bus. Charter bus. We did get the best charter bus available. It's kind of a spread out thing. Huh?
No grandmas on that bus.
No, and then we got a video. 3 hours. About 3 to 4 hours. I got a buddy that lives up there in that area, going to drive down. He said about 3 to 3.5 hours.
Are the bus seats a little bigger?
I'm sorry?
Are the bus seats a little bit bigger?
We're going to order 4 buses so that everybody gets to spread out a little bit. We try to get stop halfway in Bakersfield for an In-N-Out burger, but those people, they won't serve us. They're busy enough. They don't need our business.
Coach, the student rewards program kicks off this week with volleyball, and it includes your 3 home games remaining. Thoughts on the students and the mission that the athletic department has to get students onto the game?
Oh, you're gonna have to remind me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so student rewards program. So every time you go in as a student, it kind of racks on. So the most students with the most attendance get rewards at the end of each month.
Cool. I'm not aware of that. I feel like the student support at home is good. Obviously can get better. Just go look at other teams, watch television, you can see. But I like our student support. I wish there were more of them.
Lastly, what are you seeing just in your guys, in the players themselves, and just the look on their face and that kind of thing as this?
I see a group that wants very badly to do well. I see a group that hasn't quit one iota. I see a group that is not going to quit. I talked to them all after the game on the buses and on the airplanes. I think we're going to still get an effort from them. It's hard. They understand. But they also understand that there's no other thing. There's nothing else to do. I mean, anybody can quit. It's easy to quit. We're not going to do that. I promise you, we're not going to do that. And certainly, no one knows how tough the schedule is as much as I do. The next 3 games are tremendously difficult. Well, the next 5 are. But I don't think our guys will quit. We just have to go on. We can't do anything else. I mean, there's nothing else to do. And nobody needs to feel bad for us, sorry for us. We just push on.